Chapter 18. Settlement of disputes in states. International dispute is defined as an actual disagreement or conflict between two or more states. It is already a full-blown conflict, where the claims and counterclaims of each of the properties have already been sufficiently formulated and defined. Situation: state of affairs where the issue have not yet ripened into a full-blown conflict. It is still in the initial stage of a dispute. Methods of settling disputes. States also, in their interrelations, have evolved certain methods of resolving disputes. Such methods range from pacific means to forcible measures short of war, or war itself, if there is failure in the first two methods. Pacific methods of settling disputes. States, like natural person, prefer to solve disputes by peaceful means, in either of the following. 1. Negotiation, the usual method of settling international disputes. 2. Good offices, the method of settling international dispute may be defined as the attempt of a third party to bring together the disputing parties in the negotiating table in order to arrive in a settlement of their dispute. 3. Inquiry may be defined as an investigation and establishment of the facts involved in a dispute and the clarification of the issues in order that their elucidation might contribute to its settlement. 4. Mediation is the action of a third party in bringing the parties to a dispute together and helping them arrive at a settlement of their dispute. 5. Conciliation may be defined as the process of settling a dispute by referring it to a commission or international body whose members are designated by the disputing states, the task of which is to elucidate and clarify the facts and submit a report containing proposals for settlement, which report, however, has no binding effect upon the parties. 6. Arbitration, the solution of a dispute by an impartial third party, usually a tribunal created by the parties themselves under a charter known as the compromise, which will provide for, among others, the composition of the body, and the manner of the selection of its members, its rules of proceedings and sometimes even the law to be applied by it, and the issues of fact or law to be ascertained. 7. Judicial settlement is a settlement of dispute by the Permanent International Court of Justice in accordance with judicial process. The International Court of Justice, this court is composed of 15 justices, no two of whom shall be citizens or nationals of the same state. These justices, who are of high moral character, possess qualifications for appointment to the highest judicial offices of their respective countries, or are jurisconsults of recognized competence in international law, are elected by the General Assembly and the Security Council voting independently by an absolute majority vote, and such justices hold office for a term of 9 years. The court has two main functions: to decide contentious cases and to render advisory opinions. The first function involves legal disputes between states, while the second involves the giving of opinions on legal questions upon request of the General Assembly, the Security Council, any organ of the United Nations, or any specialized agency authorized by the General Assembly.
Created using Powtoon.